location of where you are going to do the activity, you are going to click on the NPC right here called Group 3, Section 101, 1001, follow directions, and hit the volume button. Once you are here, then you are going to be in the middle of the lot, and you have to turn around to the blank stage, and there's blank screen. But if you go around it, there are directions on it to walk through the questions.
So then you're going to go to the first question, which is located to your left here. The goal of the question is for students to be able to find the volume of the outer portion of the square, which is like a hole dug around like a garden. And then the next question is a 5 by 5 by 5 volume unit pit. And the goal of this one is for students to be able to figure out how many watering pots can fit into the small shed. So they'll need to find the volume of the whole thing and then find like the volume of like the watering pits.
Next, you'll go over to the rectangle problem, which talks about how many pigs he can buy that can fit in the barn, whether they're more than 50 or less than 50, and what happens if you created a second floor in the barn, and show your work in order to tell you how many pigs can fit in the barn. And then you'll go to the final question, which allows students to create their own shape. On the instruction board, you can, when you're done with the 3 shapes, you can create your own. And you have to create a shape that can fit 27 of the 1 by 1 unit pigs. And you want to know if it is bigger than the barn that Farmer John created. And the students can use the tools on Minecraft Education Edition to create this shape.
The 5th grade standards that align with our lesson is 5.MD.5, which is relating volume to the operations of multiplication and addition to solve real-world and mathematical problems, including volume. So for these 4 problems, our 5th grade students are going to be solving real-world problems about the different figures in our lot. There's also some ISTE standards that align with it. The student standards are 1.1.D, 1.2.A, 1.2.B, 1.5.C, 1.6.A, and 1.6.B, and also 1.6.D. The explanations for these are in our Google document. At the end of our Google document, we also have an answer key. As students go through the 4 problems, they're going to be writing their answers on notebook paper, and then coming up to check with the teacher with her answer key.
Once the students have their answers checked with the answer key and have created their own shape in the open space, they are going to go to the NPC named Monday and go through kind of the same steps where they click on her and hit Pavilion, which will bring them back to the beginning space, and then they will be done.